also come with a decal sheet, which I haven't put on yet. But from what I've seen of other pictures of the toy, those are pretty cool, or pretty close to some of the decorations he had on them. Fortunately, I've not really seen Macross 7, so I don't really know what the decorations or what about the character. So, this here is the Fire Valkyrie itself. Put its head up. From what I've done a little research on, that evidently is the wrong head for this Valkyrie. That's supposed to go to the blue version, which I think is the Blazer Valkyrie. But I don't mind it. Now, looking at the Valkyrie here, just in Batroid mode, it looks pretty cool. It looks very similar to other ones I've seen online, so can't complain too much. The plastic is fairly cheap. It has the feel, I was thinking about this the other day, what to compare it to, and I would compare it to model plastic, you know, for like a model battleship or space shuttle or something like that, how it's good, but, you know, gets the job done, but that's about it. That's how this thing feels. It feels like it's made out of model plastic. So, articulation-wise, and you can hear, this is what really impressed me about this thing. Can you hear the ratchets? I did not expect to have that nice of a ratchet sound from a knockoff. The shoulders go around. The arm's got full rotation this way. It's got an elbow, full hand rotation around. In Batroid mode, the chest is it's locked in up here, but it's loose in the back. But it does its purpose. As far as the legs, we got nice ratcheting. I mean, real ratchet. I mean, I can't believe that sound comes from a knockoff. All the other knockoffs I've had have been lucky if they have the right pieces attached to them, so that's pretty good. The hip doesn't move up here, but you get these nice ratchets here. And then the foot does move, which is mostly for transformation, but that works. There's no rotation, but that is the Batroid mode. I'll just see if we can quickly get into Guardian mode here, just to kind of work on things here. And this video may go long and it may get split up, as I think I talked a little bit more than I was expecting to. Right up here in the front, this piece here, which is actually the landing gear in fighter mode, this is actually die cast. This is actually die cast, which surprised me. I didn't expect to have actual die cast on the piece here, but that is actual die cast. That's actually the nose gear in fighter mode. It's got a little hook that you come in under here, and you kind of pop it loose. You can see the little wheel kind of hooks right into there, and that pulls the whole top piece loose. Once we get that loose, we have to pull this out. This piece was actually laying loose in the box when I opened it, so it was kind of fun to play with, to try and figure out where it went to start with. Let's see here. We fight with it, and that should go back down here. If I'm lucky. It's probably not going to work with me. I'm still getting kind of used to this thing myself. Anyway, pull the nose up. Now we'll ratchet the legs a little bit. This is all going to go back here. There we go. Pull the head antenna down, push that down. That comes up and closes that gap. Underneath here, there's actually a couple pegs right there. We're going to plug into the torso unit and hold it steady. You can see there's one on each side, and they plug in there. They actually do hold everything together pretty well. I was actually kind of impressed how well this holds together in every mode except Batroid. But you just kind of work those down, and you hear the nice snap. I mean, it goes in pretty well. And then we've got Guardian mode going here. Now, because of the way the arms are right here, you know, if you look on the back, when you get into, I'm sorry if I'm calling it Guardian mode. Like I said, I'm kind of more of a Robotech fan. It's Gerwalk mode. So if you see down here how the shoulders come down far, I cannot get the wing plastic to come up here because it should sit right here and come through without this hitting it. I don't think it's possible on this to actually have the wings up and out. I've seen pictures of VF-19s where the wings are up and out and the arms kind of come over the base of the wing, but I don't think that's possible with this model. So, but, I mean, see, every time you come over here, you kind of, you know, the plastic doesn't allow it. There's no clearance for it, so it just can't do it. But what you can do is straighten the arms out and bring them together back here, and then you can just bring the wings up and do like a walking fighter mode, which I've seen on occasion too, which doesn't look too bad. And you can do something like that, and it actually looks pretty good in that mode, and actually holds together really well in that mode, which surprised me. The only other knockoffs I've had are a few Transformer knockoffs, and you're usually lucky if they will actually stay in one piece. So anyway, that is the Gerwalk mode, which I have to say, without, except for the arm issue, is actually a pretty nice mode. Of course, now to go to fighter mode, pretty much it's just folding up the legs. So what I found with this is we pull the wings out a little bit, and then the legs you want to have bent a little bit and push up, and then have the wing come down like this, and then the tail fin come down over it, is what I found seems to work to hold it together. The instructions are kind of on explaining that. So bring it up, get the leg into place, put the wing back into place, bring the fin down. On the back here we close the feet up, and there, that was the cat's plane, and there we have the VF-19 in fighter mode. I think it looks pretty good. It holds together very well, unless you go side to side. If you go up and down, it stays together pretty well. Not too bad. As far as other toys, I don't know how accurate it is. Probably not the most, but from what I gather, if this is like Bandai's, it was their first attempt at it, so not too bad though. I mean, it's definitely enough to be recognizable. There's a shot from the rear. You got the exposed fists. The only real piece of die cast I mentioned is this part here that becomes the nose gear, because this actually does have all three landing gear. If I can get in here and pull it out. I mean, they're like a kind of cheap little plastic, just roll around landing gear. So, but it has all three. The only downside to this, though, is that you got to be careful the nose will start flopping, because that holds the nose in place in fighter mode. There we go. There it is, fully transformed. I have to say, I really like the design of the fighter. I just think it's probably my favorite of the three modes. The later Macross fighters just have a really pretty kind of aesthetic to them that I really kind of appreciate. So, like I said, I got this one for $12 plus shipping. So, for that price, I'm very happy with it, even with its little shortcomings. If you see one for about a similar price, I would advise you to go ahead and get it. I would give that's about pretty much it I wanted to cover with it, at least in this first video, is the review. So, like I said, at a $12 price point, it's well worth getting, unless you have a really nice VF-19. Um, so thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned and we'll put up a second one with some of those size comparisons.